I'm Laura Young, an environmental scientist and campaigner based here in Scotland. I'm going to speak to Dr. Richard Dixon, who is the new chair of Environmental Standards Scotland. Environmental Standards Scotland makes sure that Scotland's environmental laws are effective and implemented properly.
Laura.
Richard, nice to see you. How are you doing?
Good to see you.
Richard, it would be great to hear a bit more about your work, your background and what has brought you to the role.
Yes, I've been an environmental campaigner for about 30 years. I led WWF Scotland and Friends of the Earth Scotland, working mostly on climate justice. I was also on the board of Scottish Environment Protection Agency for 8 years, so I saw how environmental regulation works. And then for the last 4 years, since we started creating Environmental Standards Scotland, I've been on the board and been the chair since April.
For those who haven't heard of Environmental Standards Scotland, what is the work that you do?
So Environmental Standards Scotland is a product of Brexit. We're supposed to replace some of the things that we used to have coming from Europe.
What are some examples of things that people might see?
So we do two things. We pick subjects of our own that we think are relevant and important. For instance, recently we've looked at sewage outfalls across Scotland, and then we get representations. So individuals and groups can come to us and say, oh, we think there's a problem here, environmental law isn't working, and we'll look into that.
How does the work of Environmental Standards Scotland engage with younger people who often at times are very concerned about the future of the natural environment?
If you're a young person and you're part of a group, invite us in, invite us to come and tell you what we do, and we'll listen to what your concerns are. But one of the things we're doing, which I think is really relevant to young people, is on climate change. So the government has a climate change plan, but it wasn't very good when it was written. And so we're now looking at what should the new plan look like? A plan where you can actually see into the future exactly what's supposed to be happening, which policy is supposed to be producing what reduction in climate emissions over what timescale.
For people who are thinking, I want to play my part, how can they engage with Environmental Standards Scotland?
We have a community engagement programme, so if you're part of a group, do invite us along. If you have an issue, you think something's wrong, get in touch with us. And then finally, we've been very busy recently producing a new 5-year strategy, but you've got until the 29th of August to look at our website and see that strategy and tell us what you think of it.
It's been so great to hear a bit about your work and of course the work of Environmental Standards Scotland, but we do want to get to know you a little bit more, so I've got 3 quick fire questions. If you're spending a day out in Scotland's beautiful environment, would you prefer to be at the coast or on the countryside?
Coast is good.
And if you were going out for a big day out, would you prefer to walk or cycle?
Oh, well, both are good, but walk mostly.
And if you wanted to spend time just observing nature, would you prefer to stargaze or do a bit of bird watching?
Oh, well, I have a PhD in astronomy, so I better say stargaze.
Thank you so much, Richard, for having this conversation. It's been lovely to get to know a bit more about you and, of course, the work that Environmental Standards Scotland do.
Great, thank you, Laura.